and one of Prophet's name is Sayyidina Siratul Mustaqim, that only way to define the straight path, the straight and narrow, and most beatific way is to say that the straight path is Sayyidina Muhammad. It's not this, it's not that, but it is the emulating, copying and following the way of Prophet, and that you be with whom you love. Make sure to love the right one, and as a result that love carries us through everything. If we try to say the Siratul Mustaqim is like this or is like that, it gives the nafs thinking that if I do like this and I do like that I can make it, and nobody makes it. It's a blade that thin as a hair, sharp as can be imagined. The minute you step it slices you in half. There is no passing Siratul Mustaqim. What can I do that would give me iron shoes and I would be able to walk? Means an awliya come into our lives and teach us that these are not events that we can pass by actions, and that's why their path is based on humility, not the pride of shaitan that if you do like that you can get through, you do like that you can do like this. Building individuals to think that their actions, their worshipness will give them an ability to pass through these difficulties. Because if you read Shaykh Sultan al-Awliya, Shaykh Abdul Faiz Daghestani's du'as, Qaddasallahu Siru, everything is based on Ana abdukal ajiz, I'm a weak servant, Ya Rabbi. I'm not a station of belief that I want to be judged in, because they understood that don't go through a door asking that I am so proud of my actions that, Ya Rabbi come and judge me. Nobody by the nature of audits passes. That's the nature of it, it's not meant for you to pass. It's meant for you to avoid, not look forward to that, Ya Rabbi please come now judge me, I'm ready. It's not. And that's why Prophet described many places, don't ask to be judged. Don't go through a door in which pride and arrogance makes us feel that we're ready, come judge me. But we enter through a door of humility, admitting first to ourselves, Ya Rabbi I don't want to be judged, I'm not going to pass any judgment, and that's not the door that I'm seeking. So then, La ilaha anta subhanaka inni kuntum minad dhalimeen. Glory be to Allah, and I am an oppressor to myself. And the first thing that I admit to myself is my actions are nothing. Not my worshipness is impressive, not my zikr is impressive, not my sadaqah, zakat, nothing of mine is of anything that would impress. Compared to who? To Prophet, to the holy companions, to pious predecessors. Shaykh Daghestani Qaddasallahu Sir did seclusion 5 years, then another 5 years. Then you go further back, the big mujahids of Islam, immense worshipness, immense worshipness. So it requires us to be truthful to ourselves, there is absolutely nothing impressive by what we do. When we agree to that and we never say that we are like this and, oh I'm so pious like that, the only door that remains for us is ishq and muhabbat. Ya Rabbi, I'm nothing, but I put all my hope in my love for Sayyidina Muhammad. And as a result, Prophet comes and gives us the hadith, to be with whom you love. So if we truly believe we're going to be with whom we love, then love him with all your heart. Love him with all your heart and all your effort and all your ability, and that's where faith lies. And that's why we say faith is not something you hide it. It's not a shirt that nobody knows you have, but faith is an action that you expose it. Why? Because you want Allah to know, you want Prophet to know, and you want the world to know, this is whom I love. As a result, that's the reality of faith, is to show who you love, work for who you love, do for who you love, every action for the sake of that love, so that at every moment that ishq, that muhabbat is manifesting. And the one whom you love is so near and dear to Allah. And as a result of that nearness and dearness to Allah, that's why this way of awliya, when they would speak and they would talk about how much this creation is made from love. Allah describing, I'm a hidden treasure. Allah's essence is love. Everything is held together by love. The weight of love is so immense, it can't be understood. Means the pain and the suffering of love can't be understood. The thought of love is not the love of the West. The West thinks love is something physical. Love is an immense pain. Imagine all that what Allah is seeing, and imagine what Prophet is seeing. His nation, creatures, everything. Everything that he holds dear to himself, and all in immense sufferings and yelling and screaming, surgeries with no medication, not even surgeries, just people in unbelievable conditions, most of them children and infants on this earth. And in every condition, every nation, whatever the religion, all of them belong to the Divine. And the reality of love is that Allah created that with love, and now it's being damaged. And the very essence of that love is what shaitan is trying to attack, to inflict a harm and a sadness upon the Divine. Allah's free from emotions, but the one whom's not free from emotion is Sayyidina Muhammad, because he's creation. The Creator creates the attribute of love and ishq and sadness and sorrow. It says, there's one soul in which is the glue of all realities. This is through this way of marifah, because there's no partnership with the Creator. For us to understand, once you enter to creation, then Creator is free from everything. But He created creation, and there is a soul within this creation that feels, that laughs, has sadness, has love, has compassion, has mercy. All of these Divinely attributes are sent upon this Ruh-ul-Wahid, this one soul. That soul carries the understanding of love, because Allah is a hidden treasure wanting to be known. That soul, we say Muhammadun Rasulullah, and Holy Qur'an calls it Ruh-ul-Wahid. Khalaqal insan. We created this creation from one soul. Surah 4 verse 1. That soul is the basket of all emotion, all attributes, everything that the Divine wants to reflect towards this creation, to the limit of what creation creates separate from Creator. So then who carries sadness to the extent that cannot be imagined is the soul of Prophet, and that he carries what nobody can carry.